Hello guys, this is Michelle. I'm using my indoor voice instead of hope you can hear me. I really do. This volume's up to 100%, so you should be able to hear me. Okay, so I kind of made a mistake in that video I did a couple of days ago when I said, what is Kemetic Orthodoxy? I think it was 3 days ago I did the video. Or 2 days ago I did the video. So it should have been entitled, what is Kemeticism? Not what is Kemetic Orthodoxy? But I will cover that in the video as well. Kemeticism is a branch of neo-paganism. I know there's some Kemetics out there that do not consider themselves pagan, but Kemeticism is a branch of neo-paganism, and it involves worship and reverence and honoring the ancient Kemetic gods and goddesses. We're talking about like Aset, Wasir, Haru, Yinipu, all those deities, Ajahuti. Kemetics rely on archaeological, on secondary information to recreate their practices. One type of Kemeticism is called Kemetic Orthodoxy, and it's actually the name of a kind of Kemeticism. I'm really bad at describing this, and mainly because I don't want people to say, oh, that's not it, that's not it. But Kemetic Orthodoxy is a kind of Kemeticism. You can say, well, Kemetic Orthodoxy is basically the same thing as Kemeticism, but I see them in my mind's eye being two separate things. I asked a question on Hun's forum, can you still be Kemetic and not be Hun? And they said yes, you can be Kemetic. You don't have to be Kemetic Orthodox. You can be Kemetic. Probably one of the most popular organizations that's connected to Kemetic Orthodoxy is what we call Hun, or the House of Nature. And the House of Nature was founded in 1988 by a Egyptologist, Sadah Tamrin Sadah. I hope I pronounced her name right. And it was the byproduct of the rise of the neo-pagan movement. However, there's a lot of debate in the Kemetic circles about having a pharaoh leading. I think it's the same thing with a lot of like Wiccan covens or Wiccan groups or Wiccan single. They don't like the idea about being under a high priest or high priestess, so I think it's the same thing with this. Also said that it was a lot of Kemetics believe that somebody having all this power can abuse it, and that's their right to have their opinion. If you do decide to join the House of Nature, you have to fill an application out, and then it goes to her desk, and you have to wait 7 days, and then you get a call from her or whatever, and you get interviewed. That's what I heard. And then if she decides that you are the perfect person to take the beginner's course, you can take the beginner's course. Once you finish that, you can opt for the rite of parent divination, and that is basically where she does the shells and she determines who your parents are. I heard you don't have to take part in the rite of parent divination if you're not ready for it, or if you don't have the finances, and that I think you're just considered a beginner. But Kemeticism does have its opponents, especially when you talk about Kemetics who are white. There's a lot of black Kemetics that believe that white people are trying to take Egypt from them. Egypt isn't, my point of view is that Egypt is not just for one person, it is for the world. The world Egypt belongs to the world. It doesn't belong to one race of people. Hence why I said I'm very anti-Afrocentric, because there are people that are Arab that live in Egypt, that were born in Egypt, that I consider to be Egyptians. Um, but of course, I've been hearing, saying, oh, oh, the people that live in Egypt now, they're not true Egyptians. You know, I just, I just think the whole thing is stupid. I mean, you're going to go to Egypt and tell a Arab that he's not an Egyptian because he's not black. That's really stupid, and that most likely gets you shot. um, yeah. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to delete what is Kemetic Orthodoxy, and just have what is Kemeticism. Um, oh, I would like to add that that Kemeticism is, in my mind's eye, different from Egyptian paganism, because, as I said, there are a lot of Kemetics out there that do not consider themselves being pagan, um, and so they, they don't want to be put in, as an Egyptian pagan. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to let you guys go. Hope you guys have a really, really, really wonderful week. And I'm going to do one last video, and this is kind of like a rant video. So, yeah, I'll see you guys around.